fly forever.
Turn that shit up, Joe.
Ayy, I'm fly forever. We real as it get. Never say never. We know for them hits.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. I give you that straight talk, no chaser. I mean, from a fan's perspective, Fanatical Massholes, it's your boys, Pac-Man, Sasso down in DC, boy Mizzo. What's going on, gentlemen?
You know what it is, man. You know the vibes, man.
It's not your year.
Not your year. y'all see the background on Sasso. You know what he talking about.
It is not your year at all.
Not your year.
It ain't your year. It's gonna be a chippy show today. We're gonna get a little chippy, man, when it comes to a lot of things. Sasso got some things he want to get chippy about. I don't know why his team didn't make the playoffs, but yeah, we still gonna let him go. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So we got some few topics we're gonna get into. We're gonna look back on Steph Curry's 50 points game 7. You know what I mean? Well, is he a top 10 player of all time? Well, obviously, we'll talk about the draft, our team's perspective. You know what I mean? We're not going to go through all the teams, our teams. We'll get into the NFL later where we'll do, me and Sasso previewed it a couple weeks ago where we'll preview the records for the other teams. Now that the draft is over, we'll preview the records that they predict them to have, whether they're going to be better or worse. We'll see if we agree with them or not. We'll also do tight eye on the NBA teams that got knocked out in the first round. Now that the first round is completely over, and we'll make our predictions for the Warriors-Lakers series. And another topic. Shout out to First Take for bringing this up. We're gonna ride off that wave. Which coast had the bigger impact in hip hop? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later on in the show. And another funny topic. A man donated sperm and he's fathered to 500 kids, over 500 kids. I don't know. Is that doing too much? We'll see. All right, let's get into the show. Last night, James Harden went off. No Joel Embiid. Didn't matter. 45. Maxey chipped in with 26. Paul Reed filling in for Joel Embiid. He had 13 big rebounds. Jason Tatum had 39. Jaylen Brown had 23, which he had about 14 of them in the first quarter and didn't really shoot the rest of the game, which I don't understand what happened. Celtics offense got stagnant. Anyway, long story short, Philly comes in and steals game 1, 119, 115. Pac, you worried?
No. It's only the first game, man. Only the first game.
Okay. So you're not worried? Okay.
Not at all. Is you worried?
I mean, I ain't got nothing to be worried about.
I'm a fan. You ain't got nothing to be worried about.
Okay. We're going to do that now. Okay. We're going to do that now. Look, at the end of the day, I'm a little worried because they should have smoked the Sixers without Joel Embiid.
For the Lakers, though. I forgot about that.
I picked the Celtics to win this series first off. Anyway, they should have cooked the Sixers last night.
They should
without Joel Embiid. They didn't do it. Even though they was playing that zone defense. No, the Sixers hit him with a zone defense and they couldn't figure it out. Jason Tatum was playing hero ball in a lot of possessions, trying to go 1-on-2, missing layups, foul call, hunting for fouls, throwing his hands up every time. Like Jaylen Brown was cooking. They should have kind of just did the 1-2 thing. Okay, you cooking now? Let me let Jaylen cook and close us and take us home in the fourth quarter. Didn't happen like that. Jason Tatum kept trying to do everything. And then that last play for Brogdon, he just threw it right to Maxey. Like this was the 1982 national championship game. You know what I mean? You know, man, it's crazy. You know, I think Sleepy Brown throwing it to what's my man's name? He threw it to right to James Worthy. You know what I'm saying? You know, North Carolina beats Georgetown. That's way back in the day, though. That's too young for a lot of these viewers. But anyway, threw it right to Maxey. Maxey takes it down, dunks it, seals the game. I just think the Celtics got off their game plan. Offense got too stagnant, too predictable. Philly's defense is good, even without Joel Embiid. They play defense. That team plays defense. And they just needed that scoring. James Harden knew he had to give him 45, gave him 45. Tobias Harris had 18. You know what I'm saying? So Philly hit their threes when it was time to hit their threes. Both teams shot well, though. Boston shot 58% from the field. Philly shot 50. Now, you know, Philly shot better from the three-point line, 44% to Boston's 38%. But, Sasso, just take away the game zone. The game.
Just like the Wizards, it's not your year either. But anyways, the Celtics didn't play. The Celtics didn't play smart at all yesterday. The last possession, it was just horrendous. They could have did better. And you lose without a being not being there. Like shout out to Maxey Tobias Harris, James Harden, 45 points. The still game 1 on the road. With a being banned out. Hey, what could you say? You know what I mean? Like,
I'll wait for somebody to say that.
I mean, look, they should have won the game without Embiid, though. Long story short, I mean, Pat, you say you're not worried. So we'll see what happens in game 2. Game 2 is tomorrow night. You think this? Oh, well, shout out to Joel Embiid too. Shout out to Joel Embiid as well. MVP this year. You know what I mean? Well deserved. I think I picked him to win MVP. I think we all did, Sasa. When we went through the previews. We went through the kind of the final season numbers between him, Giannis, and Jokic. You know what I mean? I picked Joel Embiid. You happy with that?
One more point. They moved the ball smooth yesterday too. Talking about this on the 76ers. They moved the ball smooth. Was it a lot of turnovers? They did what they had to do to win that game, to keep in the game, to win that game. So credit to the defense of the Philadelphia 76ers too.
They stayed within themselves. Celtics was shooting the lights out in the first quarter, and Philly didn't give him credit. Obviously, Doc, veteran coach, learning from his past mistakes, kept them poised. You know what I'm saying? And they weathered the storm, you know, and they kept up with the Celtics as well, though. They shot great as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see what happens going forward in game 2.
It could be their year.
Tonight. Could be their year. You know what I mean? But we don't know. Celtics, man. You know what we're talking about. Anyway, in the second game, the nightcap, man. Slow scoring game. Nuggets beat the Suns. Game 2. They up 2-0 now. 97-87. KD had 24. Booker had 35. Nobody else did nothing. The Suns bench had 4 points. Jokic did his thing. He had 39 and 16. Nobody else really did anything for the Nuggets. You know what I mean? Is it over? I'm gonna ask you this, Sasso. Is that series over?
No, the series ain't over because now the coach gonna have to tell the Suns bench that they're gonna have to step up in order to protect their house to at least get one game at home, at least to have another chance to stay in the series. That's what's going to happen.
If it's over, it just started.
Well, I mean, it's 2-0.
It's 2-0. It's
you think they can come back? You think the Suns can come back? Okay.
You never seen it happen before?
I'm just asking a question, brother. You think it happened?
Seen it happen before?
Yeah, I seen it happen before.
All right.
That don't mean they're gonna do it. So you think they're gonna do it just because everybody else has happened before?
I don't think anything. I don't know anything. I'm not Jesus, but I know that things happen. You know,
hey, Pat, man, I guess what he's trying to ask is Nuggets going to
Pat
spend
just
the
being
game
difficult, man. Matter of fact, listen. Let me just say it like this: since y'all don't want to answer the damn question, I don't think it's over. But game 3's a must win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Suns bench got to come to play, man. That's it. Suns bench got to come to play.
They got to take it home. That's what I just said.
Pac-Man, you know Pac-Man's being.
They can pull it out. They can pull something out the rear. You never know.
We hope so. We hope so. They going home because we all picked the Suns too, so we all gonna be wrong on that. Every single one of us picked the Suns Saturday to win this series. All right, tonight though,
I picked the Nuggets.
My bad. I know one of us. My bad. You right.
Oh, that's why he was being sarcastic.
One of us did. Anyway.
You ain't even peep that. You ain't peep that. It's on.
Yeah, he got me. He got that. All right. Real quick though, before we get into Steph, Lakers Warriors start tonight. Who you got winning the series?
I'm going with the Warriors. Get that. Steph Curry, he won it. Last year when Klay Thompson came back in the second half of the season, we just knew they was gonna get a championship.
I just asked you who you picked. You picked the Warriors. Who you
picked the Warriors? No. This could be a repeat of that.
All right, I got you. Who you got, Pat? Who you got winning the series?
What, the Warriors and the Lakers?
Yeah,
the Warriors.
All right, cool. I got the Lakers. I got the Lakers winning the series. All right.
Well, I think the Lakers gonna wipe them down, but I don't like the Lakers, so I'm picking the Warriors.
There you go. The hate is on display, y'all. You hear him.
Yeah.
That's that. He's taking it back to the old school rivalry. You know what I'm saying? All right. Getting into Steph, man. Steph cracked the 50 on him. Steph 50 burger. You know what I mean? On the Warriors the other night, 50 piece. I mean, on the Kings, I'm sorry. Game 7, Warriors win 120-100. Just simple question, man. Is Steph a top 10 NBA player of all time? Pac, start with you.
You said 10?
Yes.
No. He's good. He's up there probably in the 15 or 20, not 10. A lot of dudes that came before him. No. Can't say that because you got a lot of great dudes that came before him. That came before him. That was tough, clutch players. You know what I'm saying?
That don't mean he can't be top 10, though.
Yes, you can mean that. What about
I agree with you, Pat. I agree with you, Pat, man.
It's your question.
Been a million years of basketball. Been a million years of basketball going on, right? And we got ball players that have been clutch ball players for eons. For eons. You know what I'm saying? For eons. He's not, I can't say, I'm not saying he's not top 15 or 20, but like these days, yeah, you can say he's top 10 or whatever, but throughout the whole history of the NBA, come on, buddy.
Okay. Pat, Sas, what do you think?
Nah, he's not top 10.
Where would
he's
you
top? But he's top 5.
So
He's top.
Hold on.
You're saying
he's hold on, bro. You're saying he's top 5 all time.
He's top 5
all time.
He broke Reggie Miller's record and he broke Ray Allen's record in threes. He has 4 championships and he's in the playoffs up right now.
He can't break both records. He broke Ray Allen's record. Ray Allen broke Reggie Miller's record. He can't break both records.
Okay, Ray Allen broke Reggie Miller's record, so he broke both of their records.
No, he didn't. He broke Ray Allen's records. Ray Allen's the only one who had the record. What are you talking about, man?
Okay, he surpassed Reggie Miller and he surpassed Ray Allen. How about that?
Oh my goodness. No. Oh, never mind. You're right. Ray Allen had the record. He passed Ray Allen. Ray Allen broke Reggie Miller's record. He didn't pass Reggie Miller. He broke Ray Allen's record.
My point of the matter is this man has 4 championships and everybody compares some other dude to Michael Jordan. Why not compare him? He always say clutch. Look at the Golden State Warriors right now.
You saying because he got 4 championships? That he's one of the best, that he's top 5?
No, he's saying because of the records and everything else that he broke.
The other dudes on his team that got 4 championships. So they top 5 too?
I mean, Steph Curry's the best player on the team. No, he's the catalyst, man.
Nah, man, you can't say that, man. There's a lot of other, besides the 3-point, I ain't taking the 3-pointer thing away from him. But besides that, he is a good clutch player. But there's other ball players that came before him that was just as nice, homie. Old from the 60s, 70s, 90s, 80s. Come on, man.
And you
He stood out amongst.
Can I say this, Pat, man?
He stood out.
Can I say this?
He stood out.
Hold on. Yeah, look.
No, go ahead.
I ain't even go yet, but go ahead, Sasha, real quick. Go ahead.
Brother. That's what this is for. Baby, talk.
No, bro. I'm letting y'all go. Go ahead, relax. I know what I'm doing. Go ahead, Pat. Go ahead, Sasha.
Reggie Miller, right?
Reggie.
Listen to me, please. When Reggie Miller was playing, I always wanted him to win a championship. He never won that. You have a new generation of Steph Curry, who I thought was going to win a national championship at Davis. Didn't win it. Come to the Golden State Warriors and get 4 championships.
It's not story time. I got you though. Look, check it out like this, man.
And that's story time. Come on, man. Look, listen to the history. You asked the question.
But you get to listen.
He did that. He did. It don't matter.
Listen. All right, listen. Steph's close, man. I don't know if I give him top 10 yet, but he's close. Steph's gonna get there by the time. By the time his career. No, listen. By the time his career is over, Steph Curry is going to be a top 10 player of all time. I don't know about right now.
What you got him at?
11, 12. I got him just outside. Even though he's got more championships than Durant, I can't put him above Durant as top 10 player, man. Durant's something different, man. Durant's something different. Don't worry, get me wrong. Steph is nice, and Steph's gonna. I'm telling you, he's gonna get there. If they get one this year, he's definitely in the top 10.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? Of all time, right?
You got a lot of good ball players from back in the day. That was
has nothing to do with it, Pat. I got you.
That was nice. Niggas, dudes like Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp's never gonna be a top 10 player of all time. But okay, good.
He wasn't nice though.
Yes, but he's not a top 10 player. But go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. He's not a top 10 player of all time.
I'm not saying he was. I'm just saying I never said he was top 10. I'm just saying there's other ill ball players. There's other ill ball players that's up there, bro.
I got you.
You just can't put him in the 10. There's other ill ball players that's up there, and if that's the case, you got to put them in the 10 too. You know what I'm saying?
He's proving it. You can't put him in 10 because he's proven that he's better than them.
He's right outside the 10.
Okay, but he's better than. But he's better. Okay,
I'm not saying that he's on the same level with them. I'm just saying there's other ball players that's real nice. That if we could sit here all day and name dudes that stood in that same caliber, not probably at the neck and neck, but you know what I mean?
Okay. Like, all right, how about this? Real quick before we get crazy. Can you name 10 players all time in history better than Steph Curry right now? We all can. I'm just saying. Who do you got?
Me?
From your eyes. Yep.
Let me see. I could say Jordan. You know, I'm not even a sports dude.
Right.
All right, so I could say Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. Dr. J.
Okay.
I think Tim Duncan was nice. Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Let me see. Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas.
Okay.
Kevin Johnson, that played for the Suns.
I got it. Nice. Okay. I got it. But... no, but okay.
What?
No, he's not better than Steph. But go ahead. Okay. I stopped him. I got him, Sash. I got him.
You didn't get me. Wait. I'm still naming dudes.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm talking about the Kevin Johnson thing. I got you. You saw. You kind of stopped in your track.
He was nice.
I didn't say he wasn't. Go ahead.
Shaq.
Yep. We got one more.
I got one more. Let me see. I want to say Dwayne Wade, but I ain't gonna say Dwayne Wade. I'm gonna think of an old ill basketball player. Let me see. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay,
that's right.
It's not a bad list. Your list ain't bad.
I'm gonna give you my 5. I'm gonna give you my 5.
Oh yeah, because you got him top 5. So
don't forget about Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway.
I got Stephon Curry. I got Shaq, AI, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Tim Duncan.
Okay. And then Steph. You said Steph, right?
Yeah. That's the 5.
No Jordan, huh? Jordan's not the best?
That's my 5.
I got you.
Said 10, brother. You ain't say 5.
Well, no, he got Steph. He got Steph top 5 all time.
You crazy, boy.
Yeah. That's what I like to see. Look, I don't even my top 10.
I don't know what they putting in the water out there in DC.
I got my 10 is listen. My 10 is just like this. Hold on. My 10 is just it's Jordan. If I had to pick, it's gonna go Jordan. It's gonna go LeBron. It's gonna go Kobe. It's gonna go I'm gonna go Magic. I'm gonna go Shaq. I'm gonna go Larry Bird. I'm gonna go Tim Duncan. I'm gonna go KD. Definitely Kareem. Man, it's hard, man. You gotta put Malone on there.
Like Tracy McGrady.
You gotta put Malone on there. Tracy McGrady's not a top 10 player of all time. He didn't even got out the first round of the playoffs, man. He was nice, but he never got out the first round of the playoffs.
For the record, Michael Jordan got the grand prize. That's why I was trying to get at.
He didn't go to the playoffs. His team didn't go to the playoffs. He's just one person. He was nice,
I got you. I didn't say he wasn't. He's just not top 10. I think Steph's better than him. I'm just saying. Overall. Don't worry. Tracy can score.
No.
T-Mac can score. He did his thing.
See, you're mistaken where I'm going with this. What I'm saying is you can't just put him in the top 10 because there's other dudes that are I'm not saying they're better than him, but they're his caliber player. He's a clutch player. He's nice. He stood out amongst his class.
I got him top 11 all time. You don't got him there. It's cool. I got him top 11. Size got him top 5. That's what we doing. I'm saying that is what it is, brother. All right, let's get into this real quick.
I forgot you the last word on the sports.
I didn't say.
God damn it.
All right, let's do this real quick, man. This is like a little segment we like to call tight. All right, you know what I mean? Basically, it means the teams that got knocked out. If you're a fan of these teams that got knocked out of the first round of the NBA playoffs, are you tight? Or are you all right? Meaning, if you're tight, you're pissed off the way the season ended. You want some answers. If you're all right where it's going, let's see what they do next year. You know what I mean? Let's start with obviously the first team that got knocked out, which is my Brooklyn Nets. You tight eye, Sauce. You tight eye, Sauce. Quick.
But I'm tight because I ain't gonna rig on your team like that.
Okay.
Although it's not your year, but I felt that they should have went further than what they supposed to win, and for y'all to get swept in the playoffs, like, come on, man.
I got you. All right. Again, at least we got there. But Pat, go ahead. Go ahead, Pat. You tight-eyed if you're a Nets fan. If you're a Nets fan, you tight-eyed.
I'm all right. Because I never had high expectations for them. When they first popped out, I never did because they're never consistent, man. When they first popped out, I really wanted them to be. I did. And then when they got Irvin, I'm like, where are they gonna kill him? They got KD, and they just the first couple months, Irvin was playing for him and KD. No, first couple months KD was playing for him. He didn't even get to play.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was recovering from an Achilles injury, so they didn't have him play. But anyway, I'm as the resident Nets fan on the show. As the resident Nets fan on this show, like I told Sauce, I'm tight how they went out. They should have won they shouldn't have got swept. Overall, I'm not tight, but I'm tight of how they went out. There's some direction that needs to be figured out where we're going. They need to get tougher because they let Philly demolish him even without Joel Embiid, and that just was unacceptable as a fan. I'm disgusted how they went out in Game 4. Right. You should have got that game with Joel Embiid being out. You know what I mean? I know they basically redid the whole roster with the trades. You know what I mean? And got 4 or 5 new players coming in trying to learn how to play with each other and had them all starting. But I don't know. You got to find some direction. You know what I mean? All right. Next team, we're gonna go with the Atlanta Hawks. If you're a Hawks fan, are you tight or you all right, Pac-Man?
I'm all right.
You gotta go quick. Cool.
I'm all right because my team beat them. C'est la vie, sayonara, all the other good stuff.
You have to be a fan of the net. No, never mind. You gotta be a fan of the Hawks. Pat Sasso, show them how it's done. If you're a fan of the Hawks, are you tight or you all right?
I'm tight because I feel as though that Trae Young's supposed to have some help. You know, he was carrying the team on his shoulders. So it was just him and nobody didn't help him out. So I'm tight.
I said I'm all right because I ain't a fan of him.
But you gotta act like you're a fan. That's the point of the game. Anyway, all right.
Okay.
Never mind.
Why did they lose? What happened to them?
All right. So yeah. Anyway, as a Hawks fan, I mean, I'm tight because they should have been better. You know what I mean? They finished the season 41-41. Again, I like the effort that they put up in the playoffs. They should have got swept. They lost 6 games. Big win in Boston. Trae Young did his thing, but they got to find out some direction, figure out where they're going. Are they going to build around Trae? Are they not? So I'm kind of tight. You know what I mean? All right, next team. Cavaliers. Sock, you tight? All right.
I'm all right. They had a productive season. Nobody didn't expect for Cleveland, to get further than what they had with Donovan Mitchell. And LeBron James going with the Lakers. So I'm all right with them.
All right. Go ahead, Pac. Tight-eyed.
The Lakers.
Tight-eyed. Are you tight-eyed if you're a Cleveland Cavs fan? If you're a Cavs fan, are you tight-eyed if you're a fan about how this season ended? You good? All right. They brought Donovan Mitchell in to get further, Sasso. So I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I'm all right. I'm tight, actually. You know what I mean? They should have beat the Knicks. They're not should have. because the Knicks were a deeper team, but they shouldn't have lost in 5. So I'm tight. Good steps, good strides. Obviously, they've put LeBron in the rear view. You know what I mean? They're not thinking about LeBron anymore.
Yeah.
They focus on this new team. That's cool. But I'm still tight.
It's a step up.
I'm still tight. They had a good enough team to get to the second round, and they lost in 5 on their home floor. Knicks embarrassed them last 3 games. All right. The Bucks, you tight eye. Pack. You're a Bucks and you tight eye.
I'm tight because I had high expectations for them, for real, and I'm a big Giannis fan. So I'm tight. They're a very good team, and they dropped the ball literally. So I'm tight.
Gus, huh?
Yeah, I'm super tight. You lost to an AC. You lost against Jimmy Buckets. I mean,
with nobody.
You just got tortured
with nobody.
AC.
With nobody. He was on they lost his second best player. Well, Tyler Hero. Jimmy Bucket still had 56, 45. Jimmy Butler shredded him the whole series. I'm tight as well, man.
Hey, look, to the Bucks, not your year.
Not your year. I'm tired. All right. Remember Giannis's comment saying that's when we kind of started, when I said failure and I had to walk it back. That's where a lot of y'all drew from. Like, I respect his comments about saying, look, it's not a failure. You respect the journey. You know, it's more of a disappointment. But if I'm a Bucks fan, I'm extremely disappointed. You got to figure out where you go from here. Remember, Chris Middleton's a free agent. Somebody can sign him away. What do you do with your core? You know what I mean? You're trying to keep Giannis there to win more championships. Giannis might not leave, but he might want to. New York could be calling. You know what I'm saying? He's Greek. You know, he's an international star. New York's an international city. He goes to New York. Whew, you know what I mean?
Can I give a note to something? The next time media asks a question, just ask, why this not your year? That's all the guys say. That's all the question.
All right.
Why this not your year?
I got you. You oversaturated, bro. You doing it too much. All right. Timberwolves.
Munchies, by the way.
Cool. Yeah. Timberwolves. You tight eyes, Sasso.
I'm all right. No, nobody didn't expect for them to make it to the playoffs anyway.
Pat.
Mike.
I mean, yeah, they could have had a better record. You traded a lot of money you traded a lot of pieces away for Rudy Gobert. He's a max player. You got him and Karl-Anthony Towns. You got to figure some direction. But Karl-Anthony Towns didn't play a lot. He was hurt. So I'm all right. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. Clippers, we got to go quick. Clippers, Pac-Man, you tight-eyed if you're the Clippers. Clippers fan.
I'm tight because I like the Clippers. I like there's two teams in Cali that I like, and it's the Clippers and the Kings. And I'm tight because I would have liked to see them made it to at least the semifinals. You know what I'm saying? So right. I'm tight.
Sauce.
Hey, move on to the next segment because I'm with him on that. There's no need. I'm mad.
Yeah,
I'm mad.
I'm tight because I'm tight because my two superstars can't stay healthy. They should be like Pac said, they should be further. They should be going further. All right, Sacramento Kings. Sasa, you tight? All right.
I'm tight.
Really?
You lost, because you lost at Game 7 at home by a significant amount of points like that. Can't do that.
Pac.
I'm tight because I liked the Kings. I just said it. I'm tight. I'm a big fan of them.
Right.
No, I'm not gonna say a big fan, but I'm a fan of the Kings. I like the Kings. You know what I'm saying? They newfound energy. I love it, and I wanted to see them go further, and it didn't happen. So I'm tight.
Got you. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm all right. No one expected them to do this, to get this far. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mike Brown, Coach of the Year. They should have won Game 7. You could argue that. You know what I mean? They was up 2-0 on the champs. They let them off not let them off the mat. The champs got up off the mat and took the series back and won the series. So yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm all right. Overall, I'm all right. I like the direction that they're going in. Keep building. You know, you got to get a little tougher. I'm all right. Last one. The Memphis Grizzlies. Pack, you tight or you all right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what else you can say.
I took the Grizzlies against your team. They were supposed to bust them up.
Lakers are not my team. I don't like the Lakers any more than you do. I just thought the Lakers will win. Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, okay. Sasso.
I'm all right, cause homie shouldn't have been popping his gums. And by the way, the team just dropped him today.
Yeah, they did. They got rid of him.
Yeah, they let him go, man. You think that was fair to do him like that and make it publicly? Because this free agency ain't starting for another 2 months. And they're like, they let everybody know, boy, you gone.
Get out.
He don't got a humble. That's what happens to people that ain't humble, man. He ain't got not one humble bone in his body, so they had to bring him down a notch.
Yeah. I'm tight. Too much talking. The Grizzlies did a lot of this. A lot of their woes this year was self-inflicted. I'm tired from a fan. I need to know where we going, what we doing. You know what I mean? Shit, get some maturity in the locker room, and they could go places. They were the 2 seed 2 years in a row and didn't even get to the conference finals. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, something gotta give. All right,
get that boy a piece of humble pie.
Yes, sir. When we come back from the break, we'll get into a little bit of the draft. We'll talk about the Bruins. Whoo, historic. Talk about them.
Yeah.
A few other topics. Stay locked. Fanatical Massholes, Mizzo, Pac-Man, Sasso. Oh, excuse me. Welcome back. Fanatical Massholes show. Boy, caught it in midair trying to say, almost coughed it up. What's going on, y'all? Mizzo, Pac-Man, Sasso still rocking with y'all. All right. Let's jump into this draft real quick, man, before we jump back into something crazy. Pac, I'm gonna start with you. Because you're the lone Patriots fan on the panel with us right now. What you think of your team's picks, man?
I think we came out fairly good. We got we got Christian Gonzalez, Keon White, Mata Maple, Big Andrew, Chad Rallen, City Soul, Antonio Mafi, Keyshawn Bout. I don't know how to say his name.
Butte. Okay.
Paul. Bryce Behringer, Mario Douglas, Amir Speed, and Isaiah Bolden.
Got it.
Let's see how they work out, though. It don't matter how good you say they was in college, it depends on how they mesh with their team. It depends on their caliber when they get to their caliber of player when they get to the pros, when they playing with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of real good college players get to the pros and bust. Mm-hmm. You know, and sometimes it don't be them. Sometimes it be the coaching. Sometimes it be the team. Not the energy, but the formula. It don't make. You know what I'm saying? It be a lot of mixture of things that determine the success of a rookie player. You know.
I got you. Sasso, our team, man. What you think?
Hey, man, I think we did really good for real. Because we got what we need. We didn't get big time players, star players from the college. We basically held our hands and let people know that we're gonna get players that's gonna feel what we need, like the cornerback.
Manuel Forbes is big. Manuel Forbes, that's a good one, man. He's just, I like him. You know what I mean? I like him. I like what I seen on tape.
14 interceptions.
Hell yeah.
Six return for touchdowns. And you in the Southeast Conference. I mean, you get no better than that. The knock on that is that they saying that he's small, but if you small,
he's 6 feet. He's 6 feet.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you know how to tackle and you have endurance and you know what I'm saying, you do what you have to do to, make them plays, that's how you gotta do it.
Yeah, he a ball hawk. I like listen, overall, I like the picks too. They went more edge. They should have got linebackers. If he wasn't, again, like I said, I've been saying it. They should have tried to get Bobby Wagner. They should be trying to trade for Devin White, but whatever. That's not this show. I like the picks though. I like the defensive backfield addressing that. They went edge rusher a lot, which is it's not puzzling, but it's telling me this might be the last year that we have that stellar front four of Sweat, Payne, Allen, and Chase Young. You know, they've already said they haven't picked up Chase Young's fifth year option. So this could be it. He could be gone.
I mean,
you know what I mean? And I hope not.
I mean, this a proven year. They
Of
did
course.
that with Deron Payne, and look what he did. He produced Royal. He had 10.5 sacks a year.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be out. I thought he was leaving too, but they signed him. I'm like, yo, and he deserved it. He deserved it though. He deserved it. He played well this year. They went from him and this dude fighting to him playing really well last year when he was getting dubbed by the Cowboys. Well, 2 years ago when he was getting smashed by the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football, they banging out, and then they Alabama teammates, man, they stepped up this year. They held it down as much as they could. We already talked about what sunk us this year. You know what I mean? This past season. Hopefully they address it. Whatever. What's up?
One note. You have the front four that we have, and you have a ball call like that. That's game changer type stuff right there.
Ball hawk. You talking about with Forbes?
Forbes, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
I got you, bro. I got you. Ball hawk.
Yeah.
Not hog. Not hog. Ball hawk. Ball hawk. He goes against the ball. All right, Sasso.
Ball hawk.
You want to talk your talk? Let's go quickly. Talk your talk, bro. We're gonna get back at you. Talk your talk when we get into this next topic. Last couple topics. Go ahead.
Before I say, I know my Capitals didn't make the playoffs this year.
At least you started it like that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start off with the Rangers because you my dog, you my man, 100 grand. That was a pathetic performance that the Rangers put on yesterday. They got shot out 4-0. You want 4 donuts? Guess what? It's not your year. And that brings me to the Boston Bruins.
Oh, stop it.
Y'all the number 1 seed, got the President's Cup.
Oh, boy.
And you lose to a team called the Florida Panthers.
By one. By 1 point.
I don't even care if it's by 1 point, 5 points.
What's wrong with the Florida Panthers?
The Florida Panthers, look, I know I ain't got no nerve to talk, but I'm gonna drink some coffee in a minute. But hey, look, that's y'all number 1 seed. The number 1 seed.
Y'all got beat. The Panthers like that was. I'm confused, brother.
Yeah, just go with it. Just go with it.
I'm confused too.
Just go with it.
I'm confused too. I don't understand how y'all lost at home.
You finished your rant. All right, keep going. You done. Get to the point. You let Batman get you off track. Get your rant on. Go ahead about the Bruins. What happened?
Look, I know y'all went to overtime, but you lost at home. That is heartbreaking. You should not lose at home. Y'all the number 1 seed. The number 1 seed.
It happens, buddy.
I know.
Happens more than not in NHL.
By the way, not your year.
I'm gonna say, how much Doritos paying you to put that bag of chips in the back of you, boy? How much you getting paid to put the chip there, boy?
Again, I'm gonna say what I say. At least we got there, but you're right. That was a horrible
back of you?
Well, yeah, that's a bag. My guy I work with sent me, his boy sent him the same thing where it's a picture of one of the Bruins players that says "not your year," because the Bruins was supposed to do everything. They're supposed to smash everybody.
It's supposed to be a slight. Oh, I get it.
Supposed to be a slight. Again, at least my team got there.
Those are Doritos.
Yeah, but it says "not your year," bro. You got to turn the other way, Sauce, to the other side. I
see what it says, but those ain't nachos. They Doritos. You should have had a bag of nachos, not a bag of Doritos.
Whatever.
It is not your year.
There you go. All right.
Not your year.
Speaking of Bruins, speaking of the Bruins, let's get into this. So Now, this marks. So basically, we have the 4 major sports, the 4 teams that have set the record, regardless of what year it was in, that have set the record in history of their sport for most wins, points, whatever, in the case of Bruins and hockey, have not won a chip. So let's go run it down. The 2001 Mariners won 116 games, Major League Baseball, did not win a chip. My Yankees knocked them out in 2001 in the ALCS. The 2007 Patriots, we all know what the hell happened. They started out 18-0, I'm sorry. Lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. The 2016 Warriors, 73-9. We all know what happened. They blew a 3-1 lead to LeBron and them. Lost that in Game 7 at home. And then we get to this year, Sunday night. I was watching the Bruins set records for points, wins, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They were historically far and away the best team ever in hockey. We're going to be had they won this chip. They didn't even get out of the first round. They lose to an 8 seed. They had them down 3-1. That's the thing that makes it even worse. They had them down 3-1 and lost 2 games, games 5 and 7 on their home floor. Home ice, I should say. And then here's the thing. They were up 3-2 with like 5 seconds left. Florida pulls their goalie, extra man, scramble to attack, and they score. Scramble at the net, scrum for the puck. They score, 10 at the overtime. They win in overtime. I'll ask you, out of all those I just named, which one is a bigger disappointment? I'll start with you, Pac-Man.
The Patriots. That year, that was crazy. It's a shame. But you've been with my heart.
Yeah. All right, so he says the Patriots. Sasso, who you got?
Well, it's 3 of them, Ashley.
You said one, brother.
There's only one, bro.
I'm gonna give you
just one. Just one.
It just have to be the Patriots and the Giants.
Patriots are your biggest disappointment. I got you. There's an only be one out of those. I'm gonna say the Warriors, man. They were up 3-1. Listen, with the Bruins, it's historic because of their record and the way they shattered the records. It's not that they like just set the record in the last game of the season. Like they shattered the records in the regular season and they lost. But it happens though. And the 8 seed is more likely to be the 1 seed in hockey than the NBA playoff. It happens all the time in hockey. Sasso called. He said, I don't think they're going to do it. I'm like, nah, I don't see anybody beating them. But that President's Trophy, I'm not going to say it's a curse, but it don't necessarily mean you're going to win. And a lot of the teams, the 1 seeds don't even make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Some of them lose in the first round, but they don't even get there. So I'm not going to say that's that. I'm not going to say that's the bigger disappointment. It's got to be the Warriors because most times in the NBA, y'all know this. If you're the best team in the NBA, you're supposed to win. The more times out of 9, if you're the best team and you got the number 1 seed in the NBA, 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, you win a chip. The 8-1 matchup, the 1-4, the 4 beating the 1, whatever, it's rare that it happens. And they had the Cavs down 3-1 going back home. I know Draymond was suspended, but still. And then they still had Game 7 on their home floor and only managed to score 89 points.
But that's the same scenario with this in Game 7.
But this brings me to my point.
Either way, I'm going with the Warriors, though.
This brings me back to my point earlier about the Suns. Anything can happen, man. And you like, oh, you think they could come? Man,
anything happen. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. What your boy KG said. All right.
I'm surprised you didn't say the Boston Red Sox came back from 0-3. I'm surprised you ain't slide up that up in there.
Sasso, that has nothing to do with the historic wins of the season, though. I'm talking about the teams who won the most games in their respective sport historically, and they didn't win the championship. It has nothing to do with coming back from 3-0 or 3-1. 2 different things, bro. Stay on track, bro. It's 2 different things, Sasso. It is 2 different things. It's 2 different things, bro. It's 2 different things. It is.
3 times 100.
Oh my gosh. It's 2 different things, man. Stop it. Stay on point, man. All right. Look, 2 different things. That's a whole nother subject. If we want to talk about the greatest, if we want to talk about the greatest comeback ever from 3-0, we'll have that discussion. But right now,
like the Patriots and the Falcons that year.
Right. Woo. Something like that. I got you, but that was not this subject. All right. We get this back on track now. So, what are we talking about now? All right. So today Snoop Dogg was on First Take. Let's switch subjects. We're gonna have some fun now. Snoop was on First Take, and Molly Karam asked him. Let me see. Let me get it up here. Molly Karam asked him. I want both of you to answer. Listen to what he says. Molly Karam asked him who has the biggest impact on hip hop.
The biggest impact, where it was born, where it was growth, where it was developed, is always going to be the biggest impact because that's the epicenter, that's the foundation, that's where it began. So I'm not throwing no shade on the West Coast because I love the West Coast, but it did start with the East Coast, and obviously somebody had to set the stage. Yes.
Impact on him. All right.
That would be the first time he never threw shade.
Right. So, thoughts. Let's not go too crazy. Let's go into it a little bit. Do you agree with Snoop? Do you agree? Sash, you want to go first? You're a musician. Who had a big impact?
I think the East Coast had a bigger impact. Started with Melly Mel, KRS-One, Grandmaster Flash. Start with the we had the graffiti going on. We had the cowboys, people break dancing. You know what I'm saying? We started hip hop here. We had the more impact.
We.
You said we.
Brother, that's
it was
me. Line.
I don't think consider Maryland the South. Do they consider Maryland the South?
Mason Dixon line started.
It is, but some people don't. Though. No, I know. I'm saying I do, but I don't know if a lot of people do. My wife doesn't. I'm only playing.
But the East Coast, yeah. East Coast. All right, Pac. I'll go for because I know Pac want to go in. Yeah, I mean, you gotta say the East Coast. I mean, again, the West Coast have had some impactful artists. Obviously, NWA was they set a trend. They started something where it was like, oh, okay. But obviously, and everybody, wanted to wear the Raider jackets and get the Jerry curl and all that. But again, we didn't. Out here, he wasn't doing it like that. A lot of people wasn't walking. I mean, people had the Jerry curl, but it wasn't awesome. It wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously Snoop. He's still. I mean, he's an icon. He's a legend. Snoop's done all type of things. Now he's trying to put in a bid to buy the Ottawa Senators. He hangs with Martha Stewart. So, yeah, he's very impactful. Again, I think E40's had an impact. Maybe not internationally, worldwide as much as you might think, but E40 was all right with the hyphy movement. Everybody loves Short Dog. And there's again, Cypress Hill, like Sasso said. Cypress Hill had impact. But, yeah, you got to say the East Coast, man. It's
Cypress Hill's from New York, one of them.
Okay, but I'm just saying you got to say East Coast though. You got to give it to East Coast. When again, it started in the Bronx. It just went down again from KRS-One, like you said, Melly Mel, Grandmaster Flash, the Furious Five. I mean, it came to lyrics. It was like the Dirty Dozen. It was hip hop beefing on wax. Between the Bridge and the Bronx, Queensbridge and the Bronx. And from obviously, it just went up the way, it just went up and went down, got passed down basically from Mobb Deep, Biggie, you know what I'm saying? 50, obviously, got the Locks who's still kicking. So yeah, I mean, again, the South's on a wave right now, and that drill music is it's not just centered on East Coast, not really. They got the Brooklyn drill, but it's more the South is kind of holding it down in the Midwest, but it's kind of all over, but yeah, overall, like I know I rambled a little bit, but I would say the East Coast. You know what I mean?
And not to mention, you have Big Pun, you have DMX at the time.
Absolutely.
East Coast.
Yeah, absolutely.
The East Coast has been consistent with household names. Now, when you say make an impact is household names that have been heard across the globe. How many groups or artists from Cali? I'm not taking nothing away from them because they had big artists, not big artists that made an impact on the world. Now, we can say probably, I could say probably what? The NWA, Snoop. And Death Row Camp. Besides that, who can you say were household names from out there? E40 wasn't a household name. If you go and ask some old lady, she could probably say think of Jay-Z, but she probably couldn't think of E40. You know what I'm saying? Like the East Coast have big artists consistently too. I mean, there's years where they drop off, but they're always like, you know what I'm saying? Like the East Coast always have big household names coming from out here. Commercial success, radio success. You know what I'm saying? You can't name too many West Coast artists that have been commercial, that have had a lot of commercial success like East Coast artists have. You know what I'm saying?
Let's play devil's advocate. What about the South? What if the South says they had a big impact?
We're not talking about the South. We're talking about East Coast and West Coast.
Is the South not considered a coast? Is the South not considered a coast? They don't jump in with. She said which coast? She didn't say is it East Coast? She said which coast?
She said East Coast or West Coast.
No, she said which coast. I said, do you agree with Snoop that he said East Coast? She said which coast?
She said West Coast or East Coast, brother.
No, she said which coast. She didn't say East or West. She said which coast had the bigger impact. Let's go back and hear the clip again. You might be right. Hold on. Let's go back and hear this clip again, bro. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Her impact on hip hop. I want both.
Oh, you're right.
East Coast or West
Coast? My bad. Okay, never mind. Okay. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Go on your joy, but keep going.
That's why I am who I am, man.
But we're not going to include the South. Let's do that for one. We're not going to include the South. Nobody from the South had impact.
I didn't say not to include them. They got some good artists from the South. Right now, the South is holding it down.
Playing devil's advocate.
No, I understand. I'm gonna say what I think about the South. The South has been holding it down since the early 2000s. Since like the Little John era and all that. I mean, there's been artists from there before that, like UGK and Outkast.
How about this? If you had
Boys.
How about this, brother? You said hold on, real quick. You said household names. What household name did you say from the South? Do you think is household name? Scarface.
It's not a household name.
You don't think so? Okay.
If you went overseas,
Ludacris.
Ludacris is probably
a household name.
Commercial success.
Obviously,
ain't one commercial song that one commercial radio hit that Scarface had.
Smile, probably. Smile with Tupac. Smile was commercial.
He had a video for it. I don't remember being on the radio like that.
My mind playing tricks on me.
That wasn't on the radio like that.
My mind playing tricks on me on Halloween.
Wasn't on the radio like that.
Not up here.
Halloween.
It wasn't up here like that. It wasn't.
Talking about songs that been on the radio everywhere. Like
it wasn't like that. It's dope. It's a dope track. But if you know hip hop, you better know that song.
Outkast has been
Outkast are household names. They're household names. For sure, they're household names. Definitely them.
Like you said,
obviously, 2 Live Crew. You know what I mean? You got to say them.
Little John.
2 Live Crew, right? 2 Live Crew. You got to say them.
They were more on the radio because of the controversy and shit.
Right. It was definitely. It wasn't. Yeah. It was more for the country, but they were household names. You knew who the hell they were. But I got you. Okay. Okay.
Let me see. Bubba Sparks was on the radio for a little while. Pitbull. Pitbull definitely commercial.
He's made an impact because he's done mostly. Him and Flo Rida have cornered the market on straight club bangers.
I would never consider Flo Rida a rapper.
I'm mad at him. Well, whatever. He's an artist.
So
Nelly?
Nelly? Yeah.
Nelly household name?
Nelly, yeah.
Yeah, he's a household name, I guess. Yeah, you can say that. You can
say
he's
a household name. Nelly got a couple radio hits. I think everything he's done went radio.
Again, we can say T.I., Nelly. I mean,
yeah.
2 Chainz now. You know what I mean? Gotta say 2 Chainz. You can't leave him off. I mean,
he's got some joints. We ain't even talking about the females. You got Lil Kim. You had Fosse Brown.
Well, I mean, we're talking about East Coast. We're talking about
they on the East Coast. They is on the East Coast.
No, but I'm saying we're not talking about East Coast no more. South, We're talking about Southern artists. But if
Oh,
you want to
Trina,
say female,
you got Trina, Gangsta
Trina-
Boo.
Trina's I don't know if Gangsta Boo's a household name. Trina's a household name.
Trina had like one radio hit, so she's not a household name.
You don't think Trina's a household name?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I think I beg to differ, but okay.
She's been on a song with like Trick Daddy that made it to the radio. Name a song that she that she had that was on the radio that you remember being on the radio a lot. Name it.
You know,
whenever you gotta say then
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're right. I'm just saying, bro. Look, she might
know she had a lot of songs that were big videos, but not
you
radio,
know, Nick.
Well, that was Trick Daddy's joint.
You know, Nick. That's my joke. You know.
All right. I got you. Hey, listen, it's a debate that we could continue on and rage on for a minute. You know, I'm sure, you know, she said East West Coast. I'm sure the South will have something to say and chime in. You know what I mean? You probably scroll down the comments. Rick Ross is a household name, definitely. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Good topic, though. Good topic. All right, last topic on some crazy stuff. It's kind of funny, but it's
Lil Wayne been on the radio. Man.
Wayne too. Forgot about Wayne. Lil Wayne's a household name for sure.
Yeah,
he's definitely a household name. So check this out, y'all. A court, Netherlands court. Well, in the Netherlands, the court has banned. They didn't say the man's name. Banned him from donating sperm after he fathered 550 children.
Oh,
they're saying he could pay $100,000 fine for each infraction. You know how much that is? 100,000 times 550.
That man got to have carpal tunnel syndrome by now.
Yo,
you know what carpal tunnel syndrome is?
Yeah, I know what carpal tunnel syndrome is. Yeah, listen. What you think, man? He's doing too much, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's doing too much. I mean, if that's how he want to get his money and how he want to give back, hey, that's on him.
How much they pay you for that, though? How much you get paid to do that?
Ask Sasso, he probably know.
Yo, you out here donating your seeds, bro? That's crazy.
Nah,
listen, man.
That's not my year.
Yeah. I like that. There you go. Finally. Oh, yeah, but I don't know, man. I just think that was crazy. Like, yo, 550 kids, bro. You should have slowed down after one or two. What was you thinking? Like, did you think again,
it seemed like he got to take care of him or something.
But I'm just saying. They trying to pay him. Why are they trying to make him pay $100,000 for each infraction?
He actually helping people that need, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why.
That's what I thought. That's what I'm saying. Why are you going to charge him? You know what I mean?
No, the question is, the question is, so the kids could get to see their father?
I mean, I hope so.
Sasso, man.
He used to.
He's a sperm donor, Sasso.
Yeah, he's not meant to. I mean, again, I don't know the logistics of it, but I don't think that's what it's meant for. You donate sperm, you're not really meant to see him. You know, I'm assuming, right?
Against the rules. You can't even know.
You got to pay a fine. But you got
to pay a fine. That's what I'm saying. He's doing.
Supposed to remain anonymous.
Right.
Should be paying him.
Right. He's doing too much. He's doing too much. He's doing too much. We definitely don't deserve a fine. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy to me.
Yeah, they should be paying him. They should be paying him.
Nobody should be paying him.
You think he busting for free? No.
Yeah, for real. They should be paying him.
He is getting paid.
I don't know, man.
That's probably what the problem is. He probably ain't getting paid. He probably ain't paying no taxes on all the money he making and son. I don't know what the issue is.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I know.
Yeah, but if they try,
he ain't backed up like that.
If they trying to charge her for each, then they should have said, "Look, bro, you can only give us about 100 samples, bro, and that's it." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? After 100, we're gonna start docking you.
For real.
They didn't put no limit on it. Now 550 kids later. Right. Right.
Oh man, that's crazy.
There's a movie. You ever seen that movie with Vince Vaughn where he did like the sperm donor thing and he had like was it 500? It was like 5,000. It was something like that. It was crazy. Crazy. He wound up meeting all of them, going to college with them or something like that. I forgot the name of the movie, man. I'll look it up and have it for next
That's a lot
next show.
A lot of traveling.
Yes, it is.
See, this country that we're talking about is not like America because whenever you donate jism, you're supposed to remain anonymous.
Yeah, they outed
I
him.
don't care who it is to the courts, not unless this dude's sitting there giving out bad net with
yeah,
something, you know what I mean, killing people. But as far as anything else, it's supposed to remain anonymous. So
yeah, we ain't supposed to know that.
But then again, that's a different country, so they got different rules.
Sure is. All right, crazy topic, man. Yo, all right, shit, man. Who wins the night, man? Lakers. We already picked the series, but who wins the night? Lakers get off to a good start, or the Warriors get off to a good start? Real quick before we get up out of here.
Warriors.
I think the Lakers win tonight. Who you got?
Yeah, Lakers gonna win tonight. Probably still won. I'll throw the first blow tonight.
Got you. All right. Thank y'all for watching tonight. Remember, I didn't say this in earlier shows, but I shouldn't have to say it anymore. Like, subscribe, comment, share. All that. Share. Like, subscribe.
Comment
share,
in
man.
the comment in the YouTube section, comment on the social media pages, and stay tuned because like I said on Instagram the other day, we're gonna start doing giveaways, we're gonna start having special guests on, we're gonna start letting people come on here and debate with us sometimes. And then talk about if you're an artist, we're gonna start making platform for artists to come on here and talk about their music. And then again, we're about to start spicing things up because we're about to start doing little being what's it called? When we're gonna be amongst each other, we're gonna be competitive. So we're gonna be doing crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying, amongst us, where y'all gonna see us like it's gonna be crazy. So y'all need to stay tuned and locked in. We're gonna be doing giveaways. We're gonna be doing giveaways, all types of stuff. So y'all gotta stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Support the wave. Support the vibe. We about to be the illest show on the web. So y'all gotta stay tuned. Y'all want to be able to say that y'all was here from the beginning, because it's about to be real.
You heard what he said. That's it, man. I ain't gotta say no more. For Sasso, Pac-Man, it's your boy Minzo. We'll see you on Thursday. Fanatical Massholes. Y'all have a good night. We out.
We out of here.